imagine you're stalking some young people in a park, right? You have your binoculars, you're looking at people in the park like a psychopath. Okay, there's that couple acting all lovey-dovey. There's some guy, he's kind of close to you and you can hear him. And he's talking to this other person, but he's talking with this like very deep voice, and whenever he speaks, he has this downward inflection at the last phase, and you're writing it down. Okay, notes, okay, deep voice, downward inflection, okay, yeah. And of course, you're stalking more people. That woman, interesting. Maybe I should follow her home. And just talking all these people, right? That's a very common thing. Like, a lot of people are stalkers, actually. And there's a better name for it. It's called people watching. And it's glorified stalking. You basically watch people, and you do that because, like, it's fun, I suppose. A lot of people do it, people watching. And I was thinking, people watching, that would probably be very, very good for learning how people act in different situations. Because imagine you spend like one day every week, hypothetically, watching how different people act, and you just start to see these patterns. Because honestly, think about it. If you look at how people act and you start to see trends in how they act, you start to see every time you go to this park, you see some guy acting all like closed off, reserved. He has his headphones in, closed body language, and he's on his phone like this, scrolling. And no one is near him. And you look at him with your binoculars, like the little stalker pervert you are, and you realize, oh, this guy looks pathetic. This guy looks absolutely pathetic, bro. He's all alone. No one wants to talk to him. I don't even want to talk to him, bro. He's all alone with his headphones in at a park. It's sunny and no one is around him. Oh my gosh. Right? You start to see trends and you realize, okay, I'm not going to be like that guy, because I don't want to be the guy who's sitting like this, scrolling all alone in a park. So you learn things like that, and that will easily, without having to like consume all of these YouTube videos, you get better at socializing, and more importantly, you become more charismatic just because you see how people act. And you'll also see in a positive way, you'll see someone who's like some buff Chad going up to a woman, and you'll see him with this body language, and you'll realize, that's very interesting. That seems like very good body language. Let me note that down, like a nerd. But in a way, if you're going to do anything, you might as well try this, shouldn't you? Because it's fun. Right? Even though it's like stalking, it's still fun, I'd assume. And you're out in nature. And I'd rather go outside and stalk people than do nothing. So it's worth a try. Honestly, I haven't done it before. I haven't done people watching, I'm going to be honest, because I'm not a stalker. But I'm going to try it. I have free time now. I'm going to try do people watching. And we see if I get arrested or not. I'll tell you my findings doing it. Maybe it's not fun at all. So stay tuned for that. But another benefit of it is that you'll actually see people you want to speak to, because whilst you do it, you see all of these different types of people, and eventually you'll see someone who kind of fits your criteria of a friend. Because imagine you're seeing like all of these people, hundreds of people a day. At least one of them, think about it, at least one of them is going to be kind of similar to you, right? Maybe they like the same stuff as you. Let's say you really like chess, right? You're a chess champion, you've been in tournaments, and you see some guy, and for some reason you just kind of feel a pull towards him, and you go up and you speak to him because now you're confident after following the social protocol, top link in the description. Now you're confident. And you go up to him and you talk, and you realize this guy is actually a chess grandmaster for some reason there's a grandmaster in your local area and you get his number and he teaches you about chess and it gets your performance even better and you improve more than you would have ever improved before and you've made a new friend and it's brilliant. So people watching might actually be the best way to become charismatic and to make friends with people who are similar to you. It might just be the best way. Of course, granted, you already have the confidence to speak to people, because what's it going to help being charismatic if you can't speak to someone? Imagine you have the best communication skills and you can convince anyone of anything. Imagine you can't even go up to someone. You can't even go up to a stranger. It doesn't matter then, because you can't even use those communication skills you have. So you need to first get confidence. And that's the main, most important thing. After you get confidence, you can train charisma in so many different ways, through trial and error, through people watching, through watching videos, that you can do any way. But if you don't have the confidence, it's all for nothing. So if you want to become more confident and have the ability to go up to anyone you want at any time, no matter what, and then also become more charismatic and make friends, then check out the top link in the description. It's my paid product where I will teach you how to socialize, how to become more confident, no matter what stage you're at. And there's the second link in the description, there's a free 30-minute coaching call where we'll personally chat one-on-one. So I'll see you in there, and bye-bye.